Holy macaroni, guys. Renegade Raider. I'm using the default style here with the Raider's Revenge pickaxe. I didn't pick up aerial because that just doesn't interest me. This skin is like so clean. Very simple, sort of like Assault Trooper, but just with a helmet and like the breastplate, obviously, which you can't really see on this style too well. There's the pickaxe. I'll do a quick sound. It doesn't look like there's a contrail or splash effect. I'll show you pickaxing the other materials as well. Again, you can just hear that amazing metallic swing effect. I love it so much. Feels really smooth, like quite low delay, probably because it's quite big, so it makes the animation look faster. It's not got that weird, like, jammy pull-out animation, like some pickaxes do. Building looks really nice. The skin, again, just very simple. ADS, really, really clear. I love the helmet so much. I think it looks really good. Rusty Rider is her original glider that she came with. And she doesn't have a wrap, I believe, so I'm using the Renegade Lynx one. So now I'll show my personal favourite combo. So for the style, we're using the checkered version of Renegade Raider. I just think it adds a little more to the skin. We're using the Raider's Revenge still, and the Rusty Rider. Using the Wreck Full Contrail, no back bling or kicks, because why? And we're using the checks and scratches wrap, which I think goes really, really well with the checkered style of this skin, because obviously you can see it on the head there, fighting an opponent. Yeah, you can see it's really nice and clean. Now let's go through with the combos. I've been really nitpicky with the stuff for this combo, so some things look like they'll match great, other times they don't. It's just personally what I would use. The Battle Ruin back bling, just the default style for that. I think it looks really clean. The Diesel backpack, bit off-putting with the red, but I mean it's got the whole sort of car theme to it, so I think it's cool. The Expedition bag gives it a little bit more colour to it. The Haxir blades, I think it looks really cool. The hack top suits the vibe of the apocalyptic thing. I kind of like the Hadian Gate back bling, the second style on it. The Horde's War Wheel is probably one of my favourite combos for this. I believe you got this one for doing the Horde Rush in the 2024 Fortnite Mez, but it matches really well. Ignition pack looks good. Janky stunt helmet, although I don't know how many of you bought Janky, because obviously NFTs and stuff. I personally love the design of the skin, so that's why I bought it. The Llamaphonic Blaster looks really good. I am using the second style, but I reckon you could probably stretch the gold one as well. The Megalo pack looks really, really cool. Metalhead, again, same comments as last one. The Northquest Deluxe, obviously a little bit reactive there, showing what direction you're headed, but also it looks good on the skin. Rainbow Clover looks cool, other than the fact it floats a little bit. Rebel's Rucksack looks really good. It's a replacement of the, I can't remember the name, but the free back bling you could get due to server issues in Chapter 1. Red Shield looks nice. Renegade Rust Cat looks quite cool as well, especially the checkered one again. The Scrappy back bling looks cool. I think both of them look like they could work really well, to be honest. We've got the TMNT Pizza. I'm using the second style of the Trot Shot back bling, the Special Forces one, because the red matches. You could kind of maybe stretch the Twin Crossfire with the red and the orange. I think the Flame Roasted Unicorn Flakes looks really good with this one, to be honest. The Wasteland Stone Shell, you could probably stretch because the orange with the helmet as well. And the Wastelander's Wheel from the Chapter 5 Season 3 Level Up quest pack, I think works really well with this skin as well. Got quite a few pickaxes, Harley Hitter obviously. This one's quite big and it might not match because the lava glowiness, but basic basher from Save the World. Bitey kind of worked, only because of the mechanical vibes. Bootstraps looked nice. Crimson Axe, again, colour was a bit of a stretch, but the actual design looked decent. Hydraulic Slammer is probably one of my number one choices if you can't get the Revenge pickaxe. Fiendish Wand looked good, although it felt quite sluggish to use. Felina's Claw looked decent. I really liked the Dune Scooper, it looked pretty good. Driver obviously goes with everything. Don's Dominator, very big pickaxe. I probably wouldn't use it if like this size, but if it was a bit smaller I would definitely run it with the skin. Icebreaker looked nice. Knight's Treachery looked cool. Maniacs is a good discount Raider's Revenge, like it's almost the same thing. Old Woody was a nice combo. The pick squeak looked decent. I wouldn't go for it for the colour scheme, but I like the sort of OG vibe it had. I'm pretty sure Ninja ran it back then with Renegade. The pneumatic Pickaxe was good. Colour scheme slightly off, and it is very, very large, so bear that one in mind. Prop chop looked good. This is my #1 recommendation for it. It's expensive though, but if you can afford it, I would definitely pick it up. Rainbow Smash for the OG Chapter 1 vibes, and it looks pretty clean still. The Reaper for some simplicity. Red Hot Revenge, you don't need it obviously if you've got Raider's Revenge, and this one's got a really distracting contrail. Renegade Reaver looked decent. Renegade Star, the secondary style for the Rocket Wrecker from the OG pass. Secret Sledge works well. The Shit Take Slasher looked really quite good, I think, with it. Sledge Cracker could work. The colour scheme isn't the best, but you know, it's not too daunting. Snowplower looked really nice with it. Star Wand as well. Tech Axe, not my personal vibe, but it matched, so. Axe of Champions 2.0 looked pretty good with it. The Flame Roasted Spoon style for the Big Spoon Pickaxe from Chapter 2 Season 8. The Vault Guardian Pickaxe looked really nice with it. I really like the Thud Thumper. This looks really good with the checkered style, as well as the Victory Lap. The Wild Spear, just the regular style for it, looked quite good in my opinion. The Winter's Onslaught from Fortnite Season OG looked really good. I'm using the orange style for that. Finally, the Wrecking Axe. Gonna power through the gliders. We got the West Tech Wings. We got the King Wings. We got the Dragacorn. Not the best colour scheme, but, you know, it matches fine enough and you only see it for a few seconds. The Articulated Blade Wing, Emergency Raft, looked good. Fiery Descent, I wouldn't recommend it if you can get the Rusty Rider, which is the same but without all the fire. Founder's Glider and Founder's Umbrella looked really nice. The Junk Umbrella looked pretty nice. Mobile Megalodon looked cool. Nomad's Drifter looked really cool for the apocalyptic wasteland theme. Raider's Wayfarer from Season OG matched really, really well with the breastplate. Renegade Rider worked better than I thought it would, because obviously it's the same colour orange. Rusty Rider, probably the #1 choice for it. Tusk, I'm pretty sure it would still look good. And the Wasteland Speeder, just the regular style, I think looked really nice with it. Didn't spend much time looking at contrails, but I've gone for mechanical vibes, so we got the Chain Palms. The Engine Drop looks really nice. The Nitro Smog looks pretty cool as well, although it might obscure your view a little bit. The Wasteland Drifter is alright, although it's very distracting. And the Wreckfall looks pretty good too. Finally, we got the Rats. The Nitro Burst looked alright, not the best. The Raider's Return was one of the better ones in my opinion. The Praetor Shroud, I probably butchered that, worked pretty well as well. The Checks and Scratches was really, really good, especially with the second style. Rogue Archaeology was slightly the wrong shade of brown, however, you could use it and you probably wouldn't notice. And if you want to burn all the OGs that are crying saying, "My original Renegade Raider," you could always go with the Fiery Flow Wrap. I think that's quite a good one. So yeah, that is my gameplay review and combos for the Renegade Raider. I personally think the skin is so good. If you have Save the World, you can actually demo it. If you unlock the hero Shrapnel Headhunter and then level her up, you can actually use her as your hero and she will have the exact same model as Renegade Raider, except she will have a couple grenades tied to her waist, but it's basically the same thing. I'm going to give the skin a 4 out of 5. It could have more detail to it, but at the same time, I love how apocalyptic it is. And I would definitely say use the checkered style. The Pickaxe is a 10 out of 10. This is my new favourite pickaxe in the game. It's so clean. I genuinely can't recommend them enough. And we just got a triple edit, so we are going now. Goodbye, everyone!